Oh, having a little bit of technical difficulties, but now I'm on. Hi, everyone. I'm so excited that you're here for this workshop today. Today, the workshop, I'll be sharing with you how I used my vision board to inspire me to pay off nearly $23,000 of debt in 14 months. We'll be going through the process in the worksheet that I sent out in the email, and you can also download it in the details on the Google Hangout page. So make sure that you have that downloaded. You can print it out and fill it out, or if you open it up in Adobe Acrobat, you can actually type it in. It's a form, so you can do it digitally as well. I want to respect your time, so I'm really going to work on keeping this under 30 minutes. And I won't be taking questions here. So if you have any questions, go ahead and go over to my Simply Mary Ellen Facebook page, and I'll answer those right after this webinar. My intention is that you'll leave this workshop with some tools to help you take action toward the direction of your dreams. So I'm Mary Ellen, and I help people transform their fear and judgments into curiosity and self-love, so that they can live their life to their fullest. And I do this through transformational life coaching and also through one-on-one and group breathwork sessions, which can be really powerful and transformative. So a little bit about me. In September of last year, I left the comforts of the corporate world to start chasing after my dreams of facilitating transformational workshops and also life coaching. So I went to Bali and I did a training in Breath of Bliss breathwork. And since I've been doing this work, I've been having so much fun, and I've really been able to help my clients make big shifts in their life. So I'm just really so happy to be in this place. It wasn't always like this. A few years ago, I was really depressed. I was working in a job that I really didn't like. I was having to commute sometimes over an hour each way, and I felt stuck. I had all of this debt. I didn't know how I could ever get out of this place of feeling stuck. I had lost sight of all of my dreams, and I felt like life had no meaning. So I was just going through the motions and feeling really stuck and really depressed. After about 4 months of this really dark place, I finally started looking for a job, and it was then that I actually did a vision board. I had done them before, but I'd done the process, started vision boarding, and it actually reminded me of this huge dream that I had tried to bury. It was such a big dream that I didn't know how I could ever make it happen. So I tried to ignore it. Well, it was showing up again in my vision board. So during this workshop, we're going to go through the process that I went through to get from being really depressed and stuck under this pile of debt to being mostly debt-free and really chasing after my dreams now. So first, I just want to take a few minutes to settle into this experience. We're going to be going through some questions, and I just want you to feel really present and really centered and grounded. So I invite you to just close your eyes and to take some breaths, deep breath in and deep breath out, and deep breath in and out. And with each exhale, just imagine a cord running from the bottom of your spine deep into the earth. Breathing in and exhaling deeper into the earth, feeling fully supported, and knowing that you can release all of your stresses or worries, all of your anxieties into the earth. Breathing in, feeling more expansive, and breathing out any worries. With your next inhale, imagine a light shining from the top of your head, going high into the sky, into the stars. And just imagine yourself connecting to your higher self, to God, the universe, to whatever spiritual entourage you have out there. Imagine yourself connecting to shaman, to your ancestors, and just trust that you are fully supported, and whatever comes out of this experience is exactly what you need. Taking another deep breath in and just exhale. And when you're ready, just opening your eyes, feeling more centered and grounded. So vision boards, you can actually see my vision board in the mirror behind me. It's right up here. That's the one that I did this year. And I truly believe in this process. It's such a wonderful creative process to get you out of the place of like, how am I going to make this happen? And into the place of just dreaming big and having a lot of fun with it. You get to put anything you want on your vision board. And if you don't have one now, it's fine. You can go through this process without it. But I do recommend doing it because it can be really fun. But something that I've noticed in myself is getting really stuck in the how am I ever going to make that dream come true, and feeling stuck and not moving forward because I don't know how to make these big dreams come true. So my big dream, the one that I was reminded of years ago when I was stuck with all of that debt, was to live somewhere tropical and to have a wellness resort, a place where people can come and recharge and reconnect with themselves, and leave really inspired. So that dream has been rekindled. So the first question in your worksheet, if you want to look at your worksheet now, is what do you want? And this can be one of the hardest questions, I think, for people, especially because we have so many have-tos, our daily have-tos kind of, we lose sight of our deepest desires. So through the vision boarding process, it can help you gain some insights as far as what you want. And for this worksheet, for this workshop, I invite you to just pick one thing that you want to work on. Maybe it's on your vision board. Maybe you did one this year. Maybe you did one last year. Maybe it's something that you've just always dreamed of. Go ahead and put in what you want. What is that big dream? And this can be challenging for people. So if it is, don't worry, just pick something. It doesn't have to be huge. It doesn't have to be this huge, big dream. Just pick something, and we'll go through this process, and you can learn this process that I did. So as an example that I put down, I want to live somewhere tropical and have a wellness retreat where people can come to recharge, reconnect with themselves and others, where they can experience deep healing and newfound inspiration. So go ahead and put your vision there. And then we're going to go into question number 2. Why do you want that dream to come true? Why is this important to you? And it's important to connect with your why, with the reason why that you want this dream to come true, and be really clear about what that is. My example is, because I believe our current way of living is so focused on money and success that we lose ourselves. I want to create a space where people can find meaning in their life. It's important to me to make a difference in the world. So my why is really about making a difference in the world. So take a moment to write down your why. Okay, great. So now I want you to visualize what that experience of having that dream fulfilled would feel like. So if you have to, close your eyes and really imagine if your dream, your vision were to be in your life right now, what would that feel like? Really start to imagine what the emotion is that that desire would fulfill for you. What is that driving emotion behind that desire? And this is when my profound insight happened years ago, when I was looking at my vision board, feeling really depressed and really stuck. And I saw the images of the beach and the ocean, and I felt so free and so expansive. And I realized that my situation that I was in at that time was exactly the opposite. I felt stuck. I felt, closed and not free. I felt restricted. And I realized that what I really, really wanted was this feeling of freedom. It wasn't so much the wellness resort or the beach or the ocean, but it was the freedom that I wanted. That was really what I wanted. So when you're looking at question number 3, what would having that desire fulfilled feel like? Really tap into 1 or 2 emotions that having that desire or that vision would fulfill for you. What is that feeling that you're looking for? So go ahead and jot that down on your worksheet. So then going into question number 4, what might you have to let go of in order to fulfill your dream? And this has 2 parts to it. So let's focus on the first question first. What is it that you might have to let go of? And my example is I would have to let go of the need to have it all figured out. I know I can get really stuck in the I want that, or I want to create this, I want this experience, but I have no idea how I'm going to make it happen. And I just get frozen. So I have to let go of knowing it, having it all figured out, and just trusting. The other thing that I put down I would have to let go of the belief that I'll never have enough money. That's another thing that years ago when I had this big vision, I just never thought I could ever have enough money to make that a reality. So I pushed it down, I tried to bury it, and that would be, those 2 things I think are the biggest things that I need to let go of in order to be able to have this dream of mine. So thinking about maybe 1 or 2 things in your life that you might have to let go of. Maybe they're beliefs, maybe they're the need for someone's approval. Just thinking about what you might have to let go of. So then going on to the next question here, what might you have to believe about yourself to achieve your dream? And these 2 questions can be really challenging. So, go with what comes up first and just jot it down. Those can be great insights for you. An example that I said was, I would have to believe that I can do it. There's been a lot of times when I didn't believe that I could ever make it happen. I didn't believe I could have this wellness resort. So that is something that I have to believe in myself. I would have to let go of all of this self-doubt and negative self-talk and just believe in myself. And those are a couple of things that I've really been working on in my life in order to take action in the face of fear. So if this question is hard for you, if what might you have to believe about yourself? Try to imagine somebody who is already experiencing the vision that you want to manifest and create in your life. Maybe it's somebody you know that's already having that experience in their life, or maybe you can just imagine what that person might be like and think about how do they show up in the world? What do they believe about themselves? What are the things that how they feel about themselves? And maybe thinking from their point of view might give you some insights as far as something that you might need to believe about yourself in order to manifest your dreams. So go ahead and jot those down. And now we're going into number 5. Question number 5, what is one action step you can do tomorrow to get a little closer to your vision, dream, or desire? And this can be the tiniest little action step, because sometimes just making a little tiny step forward toward your dream can really open up all of this feeling of being stuck and not being able to, not knowing what you should do, or not being able to move forward. Just the tiniest little actions can really move you a lot forward. So thinking about what is something that you could do tomorrow, and really bring back in question number 3, the emotion. So when I was thinking about, I wanted more freedom in my life, how could I bring more freedom into my life? I really saw that I had so much debt, and that was really making me feel restricted and unfree. And that was the only thing I knew at that time that could bring freedom into my life. And so I created my action plan for how I was going to do that. And just even committing to that decision to become debt-free made me feel so much more free. I had a purpose. I had a goal to strive for. And I knew that it was going to bring me exactly what I wanted. I wanted more freedom. And it was going to get me even a tiny little bit closer to having the ultimate big dream of having this wellness resort. So thinking about the emotion that you want to create more of in your life, and thinking about what is one action step you could do by tomorrow evening, so either today or tomorrow, that could bring you that feeling, bring that feeling into your life more. And I invite you to share your action step on the Simply Mary Ellen Facebook page so that we can all cheer you on. And also having accountability can really help you follow through with these action steps you take. And if you don't want to share it on Facebook, I definitely recommend sharing it with someone in your life to help you be accountable and to actually take these steps forward. So how did I pay off my debt? I used that drive for freedom and my commitment to paying off the debt. Those were the two driving forces that really helped me follow through, was that I had this strong desire for freedom. So I was able to find a job that could pay me more. I got my expenses down to a minimum. So I canceled all memberships. I had a basic phone, just really eliminated all of my unnecessary expenses. I didn't go shopping, no clothes. Every once in a while I would. I definitely wasn't super strict here, but I pulled back on all of my spending. I kept track of my income, everything that came in, and I kept track of my spending, everything that went out. And I set goals each month. So at the beginning of the month, I would fill out a sheet setting a goal as far as what I was going to pay off and how much I was going to pay. I paid off my smaller credit cards first, then my car, then my larger credit cards, and then my student loan, which felt amazing to have that finally paid off. I was paying that for over 10 years and felt so good to just be done with it. So that's how I paid off almost $23,000 worth of debt in 1 year and 2 months. It really is amazing what you can do when you know what you want, you know what emotion you want more of in your life, and you're committed to the outcome. And I know that I'm going to achieve this huge dream of having this wellness resort. I just know it, and I'm so excited for when it does manifest. And I believe that yours will too. So whatever your dream is, just keep it in your sights and keep taking those tiny little baby steps that get you a little bit closer. If you're ready for some major shifts in your life, I'm really, really excited to be announcing a package that I'm offering to help you get really clear about what you want and to be here to give you the support to take the bold actions to achieving what you desire. This package includes 3 individual coaching sessions and a 90-minute breathwork session, which can be really powerful. And I've been infusing your personal affirmations and mantras into your individualized breathwork session. And it's been really, really powerful and exciting to see these shifts in my clients. So the thing that is usually holding us back is fear. And I really want you to feel empowered to take bold actions in the face of fear. And I'm here to help you transform the fear and judgment into curiosity and self-love. So this introductory investment for this package is $179. I'll be raising that investment price to $349 at the end of February. So definitely take advantage of this opportunity now. And plus I'm giving you the first call free. So the first call is complimentary. Schedule a call with me and we can see if we're a good fit. If you decide you want to move forward with the coaching package, then we can schedule those at that time and you can pay me your investment at that time. To schedule with me, if you look in the details section of the Google Hangout, there is a link there to my schedule and you can schedule there. And I think that is it. If you have any questions, please reach out at Simply Mary Ellen Facebook page. Otherwise, thank you so much for spending your time with me this afternoon. I hope you're leaving with some good tools for your tool belt that you can use going forward. And as I said, I'm available via my Facebook page. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Thank you. Bye-bye.